Eagle Mornings with Bob and Bill.
Well, Duncan Meiklejohn, multi-talented producer, vocalist, instrumentalist, one of the members of the uber-talented Backbeat group. Duncan, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me, Bob. Appreciate it.
Everybody's excited for Saturday night at the SID. Tell us about the new show.
Well, it's significantly different from our previous 60s Cavalcade of Stars show in that it's all Beach Boys all the time. So it starts with their classic 60s stuff, and we also do some of their newer relatively speaking stuff like Kokomo and so on. But it's a great show. So we love doing it, and it's a lot of fun, and people seem to enjoy it.
Now, what is it about these songs that drew you guys?
I think it's you can pretty much sum it up in it being the genius of Brian Wilson. You know, it's not just Surfing USA and music of that ilk. It's, you know, I think Paul McCartney said that his favorite song in the world was "God Only Knows" by the Beach Boys, and his ballads are just masterful. They're like orchestrations, and it also makes them tough to learn, but beautiful pieces of work.
And is that one on the set list?
It is.
Awesome. Hey, well, that kind of leads me to my next question. I mean, obviously, you guys are very experienced players. What, for you, is maybe the most fun part, but also maybe the most challenging part of presenting these songs?
Well, some of the orchestrations are pretty tricky. So, for example, in God Only Knows, seeing how we were talking about that one, our drummer, John Baglow, who's a multi-instrumentalist himself, plays drums, keyboards, and plays an actual French horn while he's drumming at the drum kit and sings the high falsetto part. He's our Brian Wilson, vocally speaking. So complicated stuff, but definitely worth the effort, and the end result is pretty cool.
That is a challenge for the diaphragm, French horn and high notes.
It's a pretty challenging handoff for Jeff, one of our road crew, one of our sound guys, who has to, you know, stand there with the French horn and give it and take it at the last possible minute so that John can launch into the vocal part after playing the intro.
Oh, that is something to watch for. What about just pure fun? What are some of the moments that you guys really enjoy?
Oh, gosh, we do at the end of the first set, and I don't want to give the whole show away here, but at the end of the first set, we do a 3-song campfire mini set where we all come to the front of the stage and play a couple of acoustics and percussion and do things like Surfer Girl and Barbara Ann, and we get the crowd clapping and sing along in Barbara Ann, and really it's great fun, and the audience seems to love it.
Eagle Mornings with Bob and Bill on 97.3 The Eagle.